So she's going to explain how Chinese have gotten unalived over 300 in Mexico. And when they was in Mexico, they opened up businesses and started doing good for themselves. Their businesses was being sabotaged, was being taken away from them, destroyed, oppressed significantly by racist Latinos.
Latin America is not racist. Okay, then explain why the biggest Chinese massacre happened in Mexico and not the US. It's Asian Diaspora and Pacific Islander History Month, so let's talk about some Asian Latino history. In 1911, in the middle of the Mexican Revolution, 303 unarmed Chinese men were brutally unalived in the city of Torreon, Mexico, during an invasion of the Maderista army, which at the time the city was taken over by authoritarian President Diaz. At this time, anti-Chinismo sentiments in Mexico has been brewing due to a rising concern of growing foreign businesses in the country, especially by Europeans, which symbolizes previous colonial ties. However, unlike the Europeans, China didn't have as much influence in the world to back their workers abroad, making Chinese people an easier target. The Chinese community in Torreon, Mexico was small, but one of the most prosperous ones in Mexico. They established dozens of community farms and grocery shops, increasing the availability of fruits and vegetables for all residents. They also brought imports from China and even established a Chinese-Mexican bank and hotel. Chinese businessmen also had plans to invest and improve the city's infrastructure through an updated streetcar system that would pass through downtown. However, despite their generally positive influence in the city, Chinese immigrants were the target of classic anti-immigration tropes and were blamed for stealing jobs and economic opportunities. And without informing Madero, when Maderista's armies invaded Torreon, they took the opportunity to brutally unalive the thriving Chinese population with the help of the local mob. US American and European witnesses claimed that there were blood and limbs everywhere in the streets. Some Chinese people were forcibly dragged out of their homes and stores. Chinese businesses were targeted, they were ransacked and burned, and there was an estimated 850,000 pesos worth of property damage. A few Japanese workers were also killed because they were misidentified as Chinese.